As of January 4th, 2018, Intel has just announced that there is a huge, critical, and serious CPU processor flaw that has been discovered in all processors made by Intel in the last 10 or more years. This is a massive announcement by Intel that's going to seriously affect every device in the world. The flaw was discovered by Google Project Zero back in June of 2017. They discovered a flaw just in the Intel chips, and this flaw leads to the ability for a hacker to read information flowing through the chip itself that is not stoppable by antivirus or security software in your computer. They later found another flaw in all AMD processors, and they codenamed that Spectre. So the two names for these flaws are Meltdown for Intel processors and Spectre for AMD. The more shocking news is that Apple, as of January 5th, 2018, has confirmed that all of their iPhones, iPads, and Mac devices are affected by this chip flaw. Now, Apple has waited a few days to try to perfect a patch, a software patch, to block a hardware chip level flaw, and they have just released the iOS 11.2 update, the Mac OS 10.13.2 update. And these updates were partially given by Intel itself to show where to block these exploits that criminals could use on a malicious website to reach in and read data off your computer. Now, Intel has also confirmed on their website that they haven't released any patches for any computer older than 2013. So if you have a Windows 8 computer and a Windows 10 computer, yes, there's a patch in your update queue, so make sure you update your computer now. If your computer's older, Windows 7 or XP, or even older than that, Intel has not released anything yet to block it. So those machines obviously don't have security updates, and it'll be interesting to see if Windows actually makes an effort to push updates to old technology. But as of right now, only up to 2013 is being protected. The security exploits themselves, no one has been found to have suffered from a major attack based on this. However, because it's been leaked to the media, well, not leaked, but released publicly to the media and all of us, that there is such a flaw, the criminal element all over the world will attempt to use this flaw to gain access to worldwide computer networks, including the cloud services for every tech company, email servers, any giant storage facility such as Google itself. Because they're the ones that discovered the flaw, they've already patched all their giant data farms, but still hackers are going to be using this information. So make sure your machine is up to date. Right this moment, the patch that gets installed, it will have a performance impact on your computer, meaning your machine, your computer, your device, your smartphone will in fact slow down. Whether it be noticeable to you or not depends on the device and the programs or apps that you run. Some apps or programs will be slower, and that'll be noticeable. Others, you won't notice any change. It has been reported that some 3D CPU intensive programs are greatly affected. So some gaming will suffer greatly from this, from the patch, not from the flaw. The flaw, it's been known to have existed now in processors older than 10 years. And so for 10 years this has been out there. However, you're protected if you install the update, not your security. It has nothing to do with antivirus. It has nothing whatever to do with your programs in your computer. This is a security update that must be installed by Apple or Microsoft. So get your devices updated as soon as possible. You can monitor any performance loss by opening the Task Manager in a Windows computer or any monitoring app on your smartphone or Apple device, and just watch the CPU meter when you open various programs, comparing it to the past when you didn't notice any kind of a performance loss. Now you can kind of track it just for your own information.